Back again with 100 pounds of locks. I believe this is episode 21. So that's 200 locks that we've been through so far. And unfortunately, well, maybe fortunately for you, but unfortunately for me, I only have this 10 and then another 10 after that. So we're almost through all these locks, and let me tell you, this has just been an awesome ride. So much fun, and I hope you guys liked looking through this with me, because I've just had a blast. Now, let's get to the second to last 10 of the 100 pounds of locks. So we'll start off with this Lucky. It's a warded brass padlock. Kind of heavy, not too heavy though, but says Lucky on both sides. And like I was saying in the other video that I just did, or I did a while back, it comes with a key. That works, so that's cool. But like I was saying in the other video, these were made with almost every word imaginable. So on them, this style lock and a bunch of different sizes and all that stuff. So this one says Lucky. The one I had before was a little bit smaller. It said Pilot. And I've seen them say safe, secure, security, all that stuff. So this is just another one of those in that series, I guess, is what I would call it. And if I collected those, that'd be pretty cool to find every word that they ever did. This is just your run-of-the-mill Master Lock number 3. It's an older one though, because it was made in the USA, and it still says Milwaukee, Wisconsin on the bottom. But it's not that old. It's not that old. Nothing too special about it, other than there's no band. Sometimes they come with a band, sometimes they don't. And so that says hardened on the shackle. Nothing else jumping out at me. Sometimes they engrave US on these if they're a government padlock or something like that. But just an old number 3. And shackle still springy. Next up, we got a Yale. This is one of those wafer tumbler locks, and this one's pretty cool. It's got a little cover, spring-loaded cover for the keyhole, or the keyway, so that's pretty neat. It's got a drain hole down the bottom, really heavy, so I think it's a solid steel or something like that body. Ooh, cool. Has the Yale Town Manufacturing Co. on the shackle. I don't know why that gets me so excited, but it does. It's just no other company puts anything on the shackle than hardened or all the others, all the other just one words they put on there. So that was something Yale did that I liked. Looks like it's got a chain connector there. No chain though, but nice little Yale wafer tumbler. Got this Illinois padlock. The Illinois Lock Co. made in the USA, in Chicago, Illinois. That's just a neighboring state to me, so that's pretty neat. And it's got an original key, and the key works. Real nice. So it's just amazing to me how these locks still work after so long. After, who knows. Let's see what the back of the key says, just for fun. The Illinois Lock Company, Chicago, Illinois. So I know you can kind of date these by the abbreviation of the state. Right now, Illinois' abbreviation is IL, capital I, capital L, and then it went to capital I, lowercase l, with a period, or excuse me, backwards. Went from 3 letters to 2 letters, and then 2 uppercase letters, and that's where it is now. But anyway, you can kind of date those by using that whenever they use the 3-letter abbreviation for the state. So, my guess, I don't even know if it's 30 years old, maybe something like that, because I think they've used ever since I can remember, and I'm 36, so ever since I can remember they've used just the 2 letters. But when I was younger, they used the capital letter and then lowercase letter with a period on it, and then it eventually converted to the 2 capital letters. But blah blah blah. Sorry about that. Kind of trailed off. Got another one of these beautiful eagles. He's just by himself though. The lone eagle looks like either. Ooh, I think it did. Wow. Yeah, this thing got attacked. You can see that someone tried to get into it with a pair of bolt cutters. You can can see where it just pinched on both sides, but this baby held its ground. The eagle held its ground. I love seeing that kind of stuff, because who knows, who knows what this locked up. Who knows if the person trying to get it off was a thief trying to steal whatever was locked up, or if it's just the owner and he lost the key. That's always fun for me to think about. So it says NWMLE on the bottom. I don't know what that means, but maybe like Northwest Mining Lagoon something, Earth, I don't know. Mining line Earth, or electricity, maybe Northwest Midline Electricity, I don't know, I'm guessing. But anyway, so that's cool. Stamped with a number there. If anyone knows, probably Jeff Moss, if anyone knows what that is, let me know. This looks like it just said, boy, can you read that? 53. Let me look right over the camera. Yeah, it's just an auction lot number. But anyway, neat pin tumbler eagle with that writing on the back. NWMLE. So I'll have to try to figure out what that means. Got this little Brats Lion. I actually was looking at buying one of these because it kind of remind me of the lion on the Master Lock. I don't know why, but I put that together. But I actually got one in the 100 pounds of lock, so that's pretty neat. Nothing else written on it. It says hardened on the shackle, and it is a pin tumbler with a weird keyway. Look how small the Bible is on that. Let me see if I'm sorry. I'm trying to give it one hug here. Look how small the Bible is on that. It's just that little teeny tiny part, so that's weird. And then that's something you don't really see very often, is the bottom of the keyway is closed off. In a majority of, I guess a very vast majority of the locks that I've ever seen, the bottom of the keyway is open. It's hollowed out. This one has it closed off, so that's pretty neat. I'll have to figure out what's going on with that. But you look at pretty much any, to get this eagle back out, you look at this any lock, the bottom of the keyway is open. So that's kind of neat. I'll have to pick that open and see if I can get that core out and find out what kind of key it takes. But anyway, that's the Lion brass padlock. Pretty heavy, solid brass. Next we got a Reese Royal, and it looks like this one, you can see by the kind of the lean of the shackle there that it might have gotten taken off with a crowbar or something like that. You can see that indentation there too. But a Reese Royal little, this is a wafer tumbler, and I don't know, I might be able to bend the shackle in, but get it back and running again. But never heard of that Reese Royal. I've seen him say just about everything else on the front of these, and so this one's kind of an oddball. Neat little padlock. Next we got this gem. Holy cow, it's got an H on it, so, and a 20 M/M, which I'm guessing is millimeter because it's a really small lock, and it looks like it comes with a working key. So little teeny tiny luggage lock, and if your name was H, this would have been right up your alley. So that's the H lock. Got yet another master lock. This is a 66, has 51 right next to it. I'm not sure what that is. I don't know if that's a key code or what, but this is very old. It's got the Milwaukee, Wisconsin, like I said, three-letter country code, or country code, state abbreviation. But I think I have a few of these. This one's in pretty dang good shape though. Shackle doesn't move though. Might have to give that a soak. But anyway, that's Master 66. It's got those star head rivets. I like those. The little added flair they did. Alright, next up is another one of these WS. I still have no idea what that means, and it also says U.S. Ordnance on the back too. So still trying to figure out what that means, but this is another one of those. I guess I had two of them before, so this would make a third one, or maybe one, this would make a second. I'm not sure, but nothing else written on it, nothing on the shackle or anything like that. Just a huge heavy brass lock. Looks like a Yale-ish keyway, I would say, but the old WS looks like a trebuchet on the front, one of those catapult looking things. I think that's how it said, trebuchet. I don't know, but U.S. Ordnance. Maybe that has to do with the ordnance. I don't know. Last, we've got this American, U.S. American, and I've never seen one of these this small. So that's pretty neat. Look at the cores in there. It's got two beautiful original working keys. So try to get a focus on those without getting over the headache. This is American US, and then on the back it has the Junk Dunk Bros. Then that must be the key code. Looks like a 4-pin one. 5-pin. But yeah, key works great. And looks like the shackle spring might need some lube, but looks like it might have ball bearing. Yep, it's got, that is neat. It has got ball bearing locking pawls in it, instead of just like the standard locking pawls, and it's got those recesses in there for the bearing, for the ball bearings, instead of just filing a flat spot into it. But that is a neat little lock. It's got a little keychain on it. It has Volkswagen. Looks like the Volkswagen emblem. Volkswagen Mazda. The Spalding Turnpike in Portsmouth. I have no idea where that is. But anyway, that American, I guess I didn't realize that's got double ball bearing locking. That thing was pretty cool back in its day. It's got that neat core. Beautiful green hue coming on the patina. Now, I've heard that green might actually be a bad thing. There's something called bronze disease, but I'm not really too concerned about it. But little U.S. American. I know you've seen this before a million times, but the one of the first locks I've ever seen with that dual ball bearing, or the ball bearings and the shackle, are these here. Sorry, got out of the frame there for a second. I was looking over the camera, but they've got that too. So that's a pretty neat deal. Pretty neat little lock. So anyway, that's our second to last 10, and I'm not even gonna show you what I have left, because it's gonna give it all away, and you probably won't watch the last video. But we have some really cool stuff. Some stuff I've never seen before, and hopefully you haven't either. And basically, it's been like panning for gold with this whole lot. You know, I've been kind of picking and choosing. You know, I've been trying to put some fun ones in there, but been trying to save the best for last. So next video, hopefully, it'll knock your socks off, but we'll see. Got a few neat things in there, and so we'll get ready for that, and we'll see you next 10. Oh. Up next is the class picture of this.